Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Help is on the way.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
At 16:52, 4:52 hours, our dispatch received a call of an active shooter at the Natalie Medical Building at 6457 South Yale Avenue. We had officers arrive at the location at 4:56, so a 3-minute response time, and made contact with victims and the suspect at 5:01. And that was them making their way to the second floor. The officers that did arrive were hearing shots in the building, and that's what directed them to the second floor. Right now, we have 4 civilians that are dead. We have 1 shooter that is dead, and right now we believe that is self-inflicted. Officers have not been interviewed, but we're certain that's a self-inflicted gunshot wound on his part. The scene is fairly limited to one section of that floor on the second floor. And officers are currently, and detectives interviewing witnesses that were throughout the building, and especially those on the second floor.
Oh my God. You know what? We're going to need like a carnage channel. Seriously. We're going to need like, you know how we do traffic reports in the morning? You're going to have like Sky 5, the gun violence report for the morning rush, and then the afternoon, schlep home, right? I mean, there's so many, 20, we've had, 104 people have been killed in 20 mass shootings in the last 8 days since Uvalde. We're going to need an app for people so that they know, pretty much where the shooting is, or maybe we need an app that shows where the shooting isn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Just, the gun violence channel, Carnage Central, something like this. Bullets, they're just... Bullets are flying in Tulsa. Please wear your flak jacket today. And bundle the baby in the ballistic blanket. Oh my God, this is incredible. So this is America. This is the place that we made. This is the place that we self-governed ourselves into this. And this guy, this one here, had a grievance. Yes, this was a grievance killing. This was somebody who was specifically targeted by the shooter. His name was Michael. The shooter's name was Michael Lewis. He bought his AR-15, or at least an AR-15 style weapon. You have to be so accurate with the gun nuts. Or else they start trolling you and bullying you, which is leading to people actually doing violence. But Michael Lewis bought his semi-automatic rifle an hour before he went and shot the doctor in the hospital in Tulsa who did his back surgery. Yeah, he bought his gun an hour before he went to shoot the doctor that did his back surgery. He was very unhappy with the result of his back surgery. I don't think, painkillers had anything to do with this, do you? No, nothing at all. But he, I don't know, couldn't leave a Yelp review, couldn't, go on Nextdoor and say, steer clear of, Dr. Phillips. Butchered my back, which is what most people do. No, he had to go and get a gun, and then an hour later showed up at the hospital and shot 2 doctors. He shot the doctor that did his back surgery, another doctor, a female doctor, shot a receptionist and a patient. In the hospital. So 4 dead, and then he offed himself, and then he killed himself. But of course, Fox News doesn't want to discuss anything like waiting periods, cool down periods or anything like that. They would rather blame drugs. They're blaming drugs, but not the drugs that you would think they're blaming. Laura Ingraham is going to owe people money. I don't know if it's in the public domain or not. You remember the 1936 movie Reefer Madness? Yeah, Laura Ingraham is doing a replay of Reefer Madness. Kay, here, take a puff. And then she flies out the window. She's literally telling her audience, that the drug responsible for mass shootings, or the thing, let's just do it this way, the thing responsible for mass shootings is not the gun. No, it's the pot. It's the pot. She's actually trying to sell this ridiculous idea to her audience because the right wing will do anything at all to blame everything and anything except the implement of death, except for the gun. She's not even willing to like say, oh, he bought the gun an hour before he went on a killing rip. Maybe we should have, waiting periods. You remember when we had things like 24-hour waiting periods? Yeah, but that was for abortion. Uh-huh. How about a 24-hour waiting period? They don't even wait 24 hours between the purchase and the mass murder now. You know what I'm saying? It goes woo so fast. Now, I don't know if she knows anything about the pot. I don't know, but it seems to me that if you smoked a joint, you either might forget to kill somebody or the couch lock will keep you in place. Do you know what I'm saying? So she wants to blame a drug that is largely not addictive and associated with lethargy and overeating, with violent gun violence. I'm not making this up. This is really sick and twisted. And for those of you who don't watch that channel, you really need to understand just how they flail around trying to distract their elderly audience from understanding what's causing gun death. It would be guns for those of you who watch that channel. But she's really interested in this.
Considering the horrific carnage here from other tragedies we already know about where high-potency cannabis may have played a role, it's important that Americans have more answers. We deserve to know the truth about this multi-billion-dollar and growing industry, how it's affecting our young people, our working-age population, and even our military readiness.